Hello, I'm Mark Dever. I have been pastor of the Capitol Hill Baptist Church in Washington, D.C. for the last 15 years. We are in my study on Capitol Hill. We're in an old house built in the 1880s, and 2 bedrooms have become my study due to the good work of my church and my dear wife. So what I'm going to do now, if it's okay with you, if you have time, before you click on to something else, I don't mean to hold you up, but I'm going to show you around the study for a minute while you're here. Well, welcome to the study. This is where I work. I'm just right down the road from the Capitol, so if you could look out that window over there, the Capitol Dome is 5 blocks down that way. And these are the books that I use. These are sort of my tools. They're my friends. I've got right here commentaries. So there are commentaries in Genesis, Exodus, goes on through in the order of the books of the Bible, through till about right here with Revelation. And then I've got, look at that, I've got my little Albert Mohler bobblehead doll. Yes. We have a sort of general theological section over here in alphabetical order by author. And then this is the wall that I really spend most of my time on. This is ecclesiology. This is the doctrine of the church. This is what I write about particularly. So I've got stuff from Roman Catholic ecclesiology to Methodist polity to what we think about baptism to every member ministry to stories of particular churches. This study contains probably about, well, let's just say it contains the books that I look at most often. And it's a really great tool the Lord has allowed me to have here. This is where I sit and work. This is my, my chair and my computer and my great 1980s, early 90s era mobile phone. There doesn't have to be a cord to connect it to the wall. I do have piles down here. These are things to, get done. So maybe somebody has sent me a manuscript of a book to review or blurb. It's down there somewhere. Tuesday morning, I've got staff meetings, so I have all the staff sitting here, and we have interns. They'll be sitting around outside. And then Tuesday afternoon, I'll just be working. Wednesday morning, I'll be working on Bible study for Wednesday night. And then various meetings through the day on Wednesday. Tuesday and Wednesday, I'll probably also be reading intern papers. Every day, the interns give me gifts like this. I get 6 of these a day that I sit around and read and mark up. Normally, I've got music playing on here, but I didn't want it to be too loud and scare you, so I've turned Tchaikovsky down now, so you can't hear him. But as soon as you're gone, he'll come back. I listen to classical music, and it is true I do listen to soundtracks. I also enjoy hymns. I enjoy vocal music. I love a cappella music. I love jazz. I do listen to some modern Christian music. I do listen to modern popular music. I like world music. Over here, we have all my CDs of classical music, all arranged in chronological order. I'm a little embarrassed to admit it, but there it is. It's true. One of the things that happens frequently is people are coming to my study. So like right now, for example, without knowing I'm doing it, here we have, Zach Moore, one of my interns. Hey, Zach, good to see you, man. I'll talk to you later, all right? We're just filming. Okay, this is me in intern discussion with the interns. I am the big shark. They are the little seals caught. Yep, that's intern discussion to inspire them. Lots of little things like that stuck around. We've got these squirrels. You've got one up here is called Edwards because he's in his pulpit, and one here because he's sort of reaching around, like this and preaching. I call him Whitfield. We have this pig that a friend gave me when he was going to be gone for a while, and he thought it would remind me of him. He now chairs our elders. Lots of little things that people have given me over the years that just sit around and collect dust and encourage me. We've had theology breakfast over here at 7 a.m. Anybody who wants to come, well, and through some of the staff and interns that have to come. But anyway, people come and we read. And then Friday, we'll be working here all day on the sermon. So that's my sort of normal week. Great place to work. One friend walked in and he said, wow, if I had a study like this, I'd never leave it. And I thought, man, for me it's like a golden cage because I like to talk to people. But the Lord's called me to do this, and it's an honor and a privilege, so I sit around and read books and try to write stuff and, prepare teaching that's useful. I'm excited about Together for the Gospel in part because of the theme. The theme is the gospel. We'll call it the unadjusted gospel. A lot of people may wonder why we would focus a whole conference on the gospel, because surely if there's anything a preacher understands, it's the gospel, or else he wouldn't be a pastor. Actually, that's not true. Pastors sometimes get into church work without really understanding the gospel well. I mean, I remember having one lunch with a friend who had been a a pastor for 35 years, but he didn't believe in God. Now that's an extreme situation. I don't think that's the people who are going to come to T4G normally. But it is amazing how many times we can assume the gospel and not be explicit about it. And because we're not being explicit about it, we cannot realize all the things that are challenging the gospel, that our own hearts, and certainly the hearts and lives and minds of our members all week long are hearing. So we're trying to be vigilant to understand what would be key ways that we could shore up, that we could further explain, that we could explore the glories of, that we could hammer out some questions about the implications of the gospel in all these various ways. And that's what we're excited to get together and do again this next year.